what's just your excitement level landing a new multi-year deal with Puma?
I mean, it's pretty lit. It's truly a blessing as well. The reason I signed with Puma from the beginning is, I wanted to be different. I didn't want to be like everyone else. I just wanted to start off different and start a new trend my way. And growing up in the Bahamas, the first brand really that I wore was Puma. That's all we saw was Puma. And a guy like Usain Bolt, who I looked up to as a star of the Caribbean and the face of the Caribbean when it comes to sports, that's the only thing he was repping and, showing his signs and logo, and, Puma was everywhere in that. And that's really how I got so connected with that. So, when Puma came with their offer the first time getting into the league, it was like truly an honor. And I was like, it was a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? So they've been there for me day one, and, their family.
Take me back to that draft. I mean, it was such a big deal with you and Marvin and the rest of the class that they added. Like, what kind of impact did you guys expect to have at that time?
I mean, growing up and, you know how the world talks, we knew we was going to get bashed, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, we didn't care. I didn't care on my end. And, I looked at it as a bigger purpose, because that brand is so popular where I'm from. And, I just knew the media was going to tear us apart, signing to those people. Signing to that brand.
It's interesting for you to say that, because I didn't think that was the case. Like, I think everybody was excited that Puma was back, and it had been since Vince Carter basically, but it was kind of a new chapter for the brand. I think everybody was kind of curious what you guys were going to put together. So that's interesting. That's what your expectation level was, because I didn't really take it that way.
Just the social media and just the people trolling us about, and it not having no history, like, the hoops, but, just us young guys and, being high picks in our draft, signing to those guys, kind of shocked the world, which we wanted, and we knew it was going to happen. So when we got what we expected the world to do, but, just turning it around with our performance on the court and people who we are as well, change things around.
One of the things you said at the time was business is business, and how, it's not just about which brand you're loyal to, and you got to look at it as a businessman. What have you learned about just the footwear industry since you've been in the league now, just from a business standpoint?
One thing, you want to listen and have a good relationship with the people you work with, but not only you just know what you want. Learn about your brand, learn the things like know the name of the shoes, just know the history or behind the shoe, how the shoe is made or where it's from, and know what you like, how you love to feel on the court. You know what I'm saying? And
since you guys first signed on, I mean, what kind of strides have you seen the brand take? Was there any collections that really stick out most to you in the last 3 years?
Most definitely. I'm gonna start off with J. Cole. I mean, that's mainly my one of the main shoes I wear. When I seen him made his first shoe, I was so shocked, and I was like, oh, we got a rapper, who actually, who hoops and who's big in the hoop talks and stuff like that, and potentially could have been drafted into the NBA. It's like, just real respect to me, showing him that, yo, this is a fire shoe, and for who you are.
More recently, and I got a chance to talk to her, but June Ambrose launched the women's collection. What was it like just seeing the women's side get some love with the launch of women's basketball too?
Oh, that's super lit. Just seeing them get recognized and for the things they do, and for their creativity. Everyone deserves a chance to just express their imagination, and just seeing stuff like that be on a platform like Puma is super insane. It's just lit to see, and it's motivation as well as an inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, I want to show my imagination of what I got as well. So just huge congrats to them.
And I know you mentioned your mom there, and one of the things I wanted to touch on is just kind of the stuff you've been doing off the court with Puma. What can you tell me in terms of the kind of initiatives you've been up to?
We're a giving family, and, growing up, you're not, coming to my house without leaving without full belly. My mom doesn't, she takes care of everyone. That's what I'm trying to say. She just takes care of everybody. She cares for everyone like you're her child, you know what I'm saying, in the correct manner. And in the ways like, coming to the United States and, having a whole new life, and her adapting, she still finds some way to give back. And, us being fortunate to be in the position I'm in, she still finds a way to help the community, and, teaming up with Puma and sharing her ideas on just giving back. She'll go shopping with families and, just make them get bags of Puma gear. And, you know, just seeing that is like, it motivates me, because I remember how we grew up, you know what I'm saying? I grew up off of secondhand clothes, and for us to be, you know, in the position we're in to give families and put smiles on their faces, it's like a dream, like I never thought would have came true.